Hey, what's going on? Welcome to a special edition of Custom Gaming. I'm gonna be playing Battletoads NES style for Openbor. I don't think I need to explain in too much detail what this is, right? For those who don't know, Openbor is an video game engine in which you can create your own beat 'em ups. It is for the PC, by the way, and it's been around for a couple of decades now, I would say. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's been there for a while. So there has been, or there are plenty of fan games based on beat 'em ups of the different series: Final Fight, Streets of Rage, Mortal Kombat even. And we also have a few Battletoads games, Double Dragon also, now that I see Battletoads. And I'm playing this one, which is not really a exact replica of the NES game. This was made in 2020, okay, I thought it was newer. Okay, I already got all of my options set up. You can even load your game, but I haven't beat a single level. Stop Them Time is basically like a Royal Rumble survival mode, so to speak. And of course we have all three Toads, Sitz, Rash, and Pimple. I mean, if we get the chance, we're gonna play as the three of them at some point. So yeah, as you can see, it attempts to... Or actually, it doesn't attempt to replicate the NES game, but it's basically... let's say like a remake of the NES game, but mostly, if not only, inspired by the beat 'em up element to it. I know there are, I think from what I've seen, and we are going to experience it together, there are a few of the platforming mechanics and all of these gimmicks that we saw in the original Battletoads for NES and Genesis. You know, mostly those that end up insta-killing you. I don't know, we have to see how much of it actually this version displays. You know, things like the climbing down level, the turbo tunnel, speed section. Here you can perform different moves. Oh yeah, I have to destroy that in order to advance. So yeah, basically what I've been trying to say here is, like, since it's not the exact same NES game, my guess is, having seen just a little bit of the game, my guess is that it's not gonna be like brutally hard as the original game is. And since it's Openbor, I should be having like infinite credits or 99 credits for me to work with. Okay, there's still like platforming sections, but if I die, there won't be like a checkpoint system. I'm pretty sure it would be restarting from right here. Is this a trap? Is this a weapon or what is this? Seems like I cannot interact with that. Oh yeah, you can actually see the moveset like in the title screen. There is a section that allows you to see the controls in a section called How to Play. Well, I'm using the stick still, so... Well, Anyway, the first stage of the NES and Genesis Battletoads is basically this. Pretty much based on like completely beat 'em up spirits. Then from level 2 onwards, we start with the whole gimmicks, platforming gimmicks, and insta-kill mechanics that everybody loves so much. There you go, now I can do more. Oh, did you see that? Alright, interesting. I didn't want to grab the stick again. That's health, yes. You don't get to eat flies. Okay, this is the boss to the first stage, not the big robot. King Pig, dude, I killed him right away. That's broken. Oh yeah, we have this special button that does this extra combo. Basically, that's good for crowd control when you have like 2 enemies surrounding you. One from each side. Yeah, I killed the boss first, but the level still continues until you get rid of all the minions, which makes sense considering how easy the actual boss was. Okay, that was the level. Okay, Impact Crater. Okay, we have this mechanic here. Interesting. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to make this birds bounce off the wall and get infinite points for it. Or infinite lives. I cannot perform the special move. Where do I restart? From right here. Okay, there is no checkpoint. Which makes it easier, obviously. Now I cannot like juggle the birds. Alright, these ones have a different color. They still died instantly. I'm curious to see what happens, or basically how many credits I should be having after I lose the entire credit. I should have the 99. Okay, we have the electric traps. Okay, I wouldn't say faithful, but it has like plenty of the NES game spirits. Alright, it got empty all of a sudden. Okay, these guys were not in the original, in this level at least. Some tough dragon. Yeah, they do have a lot of health. And I think that's the credits. There is no life 0. It says 9. It should save your game automatically, like, after each level, so... And every time you, like, restart the game, you're gonna have 9 credits again. I experienced that with some of the Streets of Rage games that I tried for Openbor. Okay, I should have dodged the electricity instead of focusing on enemies. Okay, the dragon fireballs actually make you lose a lot of health. I'm not doing much to dodge these, but as you can see, they get you in a pattern and you're fucked. Dude, they have like a lot of health. That's crazy. Oh, back to sits. Okay, I didn't mean to. See, they get you in a pattern and there's nothing you can do about it, honestly. Yeah, I'm pressing jump and attack at the same time, see if I can like do some finisher move. Anyway. Oh shit! Retro Blaster! It's cool actually that we get to see the names of these enemies. There's something I'm missing in terms of like doing extra moves because I'm taking too long to take out some of these enemies. And the thing is that that special move that punches on both sides doesn't work here. This is what I actually have to attempt, like, get them cornered. Dude, they have shit ton of health, what the fuck? These are just regular enemies. And I bet there's gonna be a lot more of these. They do have like the health bar of a boss, if not more than that. It's exaggerated. Dude, it feels like I'm making like little to no progress. Another credit to the trash. It doesn't even say how many credits are left, probably. I have infinite. Okay, feels like I'm doing... I did more damage with this guy right away. Of course there is more. Or I'm killing them. I feel like I'm doing more damage, that's for sure. I have to do that move more often, but I still cannot figure out how to get it to work consistently. But I'm doing better with Pimple. I know that much. Yeah, that was the end. It kind of makes sense, considering how long-lasting these battles were. Hover bikes. Okay, there is going to be Turbo Tunnel. Well, chase them. But first, we have an actual beat-em-up section. Fighting rats. Okay, we have this uppercut. Actually, you get to work this uppercut by doing quarter circle forward plus the attack button. Pretty much like a typical fireball button command in fighting games such as Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. This is not a good place for enemies to spawn. Alright, that rat was called Kirby. This one's Zeke. Zeke. There you go. That's when that move actually comes in handy. Even though it doesn't do that much damage, sorry. You just send them away and That makes everything slower, honestly. Okay, can I go? Yes. No bikes yet. I wonder if the actual turbo title mechanic will work. And if it's going to be that unfair. I doubt it though. Oh, can I take this gun? Yes, I can. Okay, that's something totally different from the actual NES game. I can actually take their guns. Well, I can take the stick. We saw it in the first level. And it seems it doesn't have like shit. Like an ammo limit. Alright, that was a bad idea. I took the gun anyway. Alright, this place is ideal for insta-kills. I noticed that after like credit number 8, it stopped like appearing altogether how many credits were left. Which means, or which makes me think that I have infinite credits then. I can also make enemies fall. So there is some difficulty to it, that's for sure. Okay, where I actually fight this guy right away. Again, do not expect like the super difficult traps of the original game. There are some mechanics, yeah. Okay, let me try uppercut. Oh yeah, see myself. I cannot stand more than 3 hits from the boss. Dude, I'm losing credits super quickly now. In the first level it was like super nice and somehow easy. But now the game is not holding back. Look at that, 3 punches. And I am annihilated. Okay, this punch doesn't work. Now it does. Doesn't do much damage, but it was enough to defeat the boss, I guess. Okay, we do have bikes. And we have this trap too. Interesting. I wasn't expecting this. And I can kick, which is a thing that you can do in the hover bikes in Battletoads and Double Dragon. Which means there will be some enemies. Okay, I can jump too. Is there gonna be some pits? Okay, it's really unexpected and cool at the same time that they can actually put this mechanic in an Openbor game, which is pretty much all about beat-em-ups. Or used to be like that. No checkpoints, which means you can restart from right here. I'm gonna end up winning regardless. So it won't be frustrating, that's what I'm trying to say here. Alright, it's getting slightly faster. Yeah, I died. But I'm gonna restart from right here. Dick. How's the name of the rat, by the way? Zack. Oh, these fuckers. Okay, I better wait for them to get a little bit closer so I can do my kick. Remember, I'm kicking back, basically. And no other button works. Double KO. So these were the bosses in the previous stage. Wouldn't surprise me if they are the bosses here. Get behind these things. Oops. I need them to be together. At this rate... Oh, game over! Okay, I ran out of credits. But it saves my stuff. Okay. It says I have no credits. But I wonder if it replenishes my credits now that I'm starting this again. If that's the case, yeah, it would take a little bit longer than I thought, but at least I know that, number one, I can save my game in between stages. Or actually, the game saves my progress automatically in between stages. And number two, this is all about trial and error. It might take a couple of game overs, but I will win regardless. I mean, I have to find out actually what happens if I get my credits replenished. It's weird because in some of these open board mods you get like 99 credits, which is kind of the same thing, you just save time. Going to the menu again and restart the game, restart a level from the beginning. It's kind of a shame that I actually ran out of credits right at the end. I'm assuming I was fighting a boss. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't get any faster actually. It's like the speed is always the same. Right, they need the retro blasters to come by. Okay, I beat them somehow quicker. Okay, let's see how many credits I have. 9, see? Knew it. So you have basically 9 credits in this one attempt. But then you can restart it. So in some given case, if you are like by the end of the game and you think you ran out of credits, killing oneself wouldn't be a terrible idea, in all honesty. Well, I did lose a lot of credits in the second stage, fighting these very same guys. Matter of fact. Alright. I don't seem to be able to do any specials on the bikes. At least I'm destroying these guys a lot faster. Okay, that better be it. No, there's more. At least it's not a level that would take you literally 9 credits. Okay, I died just as I beat the level. That was weird. Battle jerks. Underground base. Okay, now we are having a little bit of a mixture with Battletoads Double Dragon levels. So, like I said, it's not completely Battletoads NES, but at least we had a very interesting experience in the first 3 stages. But I clearly see a increase in the difficulty overall. There are other Battletoads games for Openbor. There's even one Battletoads Double Dragon, The Revenge, I think it's called. With other sprites, actually those sprites resemble more of the arcade Battletoads game. I love that game, by the way. Not too many people know it. It came out after the NES and Genesis games. A lot more gory, a lot more explicit. Okay, when I get like stuck in a pattern, I have to use this punch. Or this attack. Okay, now I can do some juggling. See? You can get out of certain sticky situations. I don't know, every now and then I forget that I can do that move. There, see? Alright. The Chun-Li kick! Crowd control, that's ideal. Okay, I couldn't get out of there even if I was trying that special attack. Okay, he doesn't do an uppercut, but he does some blade kick? Wait. I just needed to jump? Yeah. You don't do the hanging thing. Or maybe I missed something. At least in the original Battletoads and Double Dragons, you do the whole rope mechanic thing on your way down, but there was no necessity in this one. Alright, pimple, I guess? Oh, back up here. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, or I broke the game. Horns. Okay, now I can go. Bad idea. Okay, wait for enemies here. Yeah, the stage traps can actually help me out here. Okay, this move doesn't always save you, as you can see. The traps, the level traps, the spikes are actually saving the day. They're practically killing them. I'm waiting here because there is probably another horde. Okay. Oh, that's a bottomless pit. Nobody told me. It says exit. Most likely there is a boss incoming. Oh, I forgot about this move. You have to press down, down, and attack. Hitting them on the floor, basically. Oh, you can juggle even the uppercut. That's good. Okay. I was about to complain. Too many fancy moves, but how practical and effective are there? Are they? More than I thought. Look at that. Look at that juggle. That's also very good for crowd control. That was perfect. Oh, I'm out of special because I drained my health by doing it. Back to sits. He does the uppercut too. No, he does the drill. Okay. I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to do this move earlier. By doing the same button combination. I don't know. But yeah, this is like more like the arcade game moves. The horns, the drills. Cannot hit them on the floor, it seems like. Okay, this is actually highly effective. Especially against those enemies that have, like, way too much health. Oops. They have a lot of health left. Let's see if I can do the drill. Is this music from the NES game or from the Game Boy one? I know I heard it before, but I don't remember in what game exactly. Maybe in Double Dragon... The Battletoads Double Dragon. There are too many of these enemies. Maybe this will count as the boss, who knows? Okay, down, down, and attack. He does this super punch with a few with claws. There we go. Can I get out of here? Yes. I don't know if this counts as a new level. Actually, no, it shouldn't. There is a transition in between actual stages. This is pretty much like Double Dragon 3. This kind of reminds me of it. You are in some closed room, and there is a door in which, from which a lot of enemies enter and attack you. I don't know how like damaging this power is. A little bit. Guess it gets the job done. It's more of the same, basically. Yeah, let's do some massive drilling. Since they're all together. Alright, this is kind of a better move than the other one that makes you drain health. More sentinels. Because we can't have enough. I said I wasn't really needing to do the move, but apparently I do, because there's always an enemy behind me. Triple kill with a drill. And even more sentinels. Yeah. Juggle also works when it wants to. Rush is probably the one that I have used the least. Alright, this one got this blade kick, which it doesn't have a crazy priority in all honesty. Juggle! Oh yeah, the Chun-Li kick, I forgot about it. Yeah, I remember this enemy from the arcade game too, Slaughter. He appears in the NES, right? Yeah, I think he does. Maybe the drill would be a good move against him. And that's his first health bar, so we'll be here for a while. Whoa, okay, that was brutal. Yeah, the special move, let's see how effective it is, damage-wise. Just gets him, like, paralyzed for a little bit. I just need to be more aggressive. 4 credits left, wow. I better do this, it's more risky for sure, but... At least I'm punching it more than trying to do fancy shit. I think this is like the second to last health bar. And it seems like overall Pimple is like the better character. It's definitely more powerful than the others. At least it gives that impression. Okay, the uppercut is powerful enough. It gives it some good priority. That was good. I have to get this little ship to reach that witch's space base. Oh, yeah, it is the spaceship from Battletoads and Double Dragon, right? So it doesn't really follow like the same logic as the actual games. But it's like a combination of the two, right? Yeah, it is the exact same one. Okay. I'm gonna finish this next time. Thank you for watching, everybody.